So I'm carrying on from what Hassan Sajwani is going to hellfire forever. Who do they think they are making a fool out of? God? This is more than a shock. And Mutahar Usmani praying, and jinns will give us this, and if we don't believe in our jinns, then they will do what to us? Destroy our houses? Do you think that you can fool God and put a blind, keep him blind, cover his eyes so that they can't see that what you are doing, how you are exploiting Islam? How did they think that they can go on like this? And how far will they go? And where will they go? Giving their children a Canadian education, taking my mother's children's education away, her daughter's education away from her, coming to my house for a month, playing that drama of being possessed, and that Muhammad Jawad calling my mother, and doesn't know that my mother would be after my father, gets so insecure that her husband is going to that Masuma, that woman, and is flirting or what, and he's saying she's so old like my mother. I should have called Muhammad Jawad up and said that what about your daughters? They're showing their cleavages. Put your daughter straight first. And this Iqbal had nothing better to do than to tell her his sister-in-laws that I use makeup, so much makeup, lipstick. Look at your sister-in-laws. Instead of keep telling me in London too, and then afterwards, after my life. Who do you think you are? You should have stopped your affair with Daulat. You hypocrite. Can't see the log in your own eyes, telling me that I have a speck in my eyes, not even telling me behind my back, telling these enemies of mine who are so jealous of me, can't see, his wife couldn't see us in London, can't cook for anyone, can't welcome her family guests. That was our house. Actually, it was us who had accepted this house, had gone to see this house. We bought this house. It was my father's choice and my mother's choice also, before even Huma came into the picture. And Papa has, the way she has brought up Sabas and Sajwani, who does he think he is? That I am some cheap person who will keep quiet forever? And he can go after this woman and that woman, and has used me in my childhood. Papa has made him, and Zakia made him. My hair could be curly and frizzy or whatever. Miss Dissa loved my hair. So did Gohar, my aunt. And yes, I do not show off my, like Shahnaz Muhammad Jawad's daughter did. Her breasts, she can go out naked, who cares for her? Go show your whole body out. So this thing about their beauty, like they are the huris from heaven, the only ones who have come down on heaven, who are beautiful and who have been given breasts. And then they will say angry girl and angry woman now. And you and your mother didn't come to Dubai. Why should we come to Dubai? Are we mad? So that Papa can do more zulm on us? And this Mutahar Usmani, how she deceived her sister, eldest sister, like her Daulat, just like Daulat, even worse, or no, the same. Daulat was having an affair with Iqbal in London, then writing these letters, conniving, diabolical people, to her poor husband Qasim. Darling, darling, I miss you, and my children, I miss our children. So she had received this grooming from Saudi Arabian Airline as a stewardess. She was working there on a lie that she was single but married with 2 kids, and the poor 2 kids were with her husband while she was gallivanting here and there and having an affair with Iqbal as soon as she came to London. In her sister's house, dishonest woman. And then came this Mutahar, the same dishonesty, no regard for rules and family matters. And they speak this is the way they speak. And their example in the Quran is like those hypocrites when they fight amongst themselves. They fight terribly, wildly. If I didn't have mercy for my mother, they were my mother's sisters she loved, and so much. I would have avoided them for life, kept them away, banned them from coming to our place. Thank God I grew up to think like my mother, that this family of my father is not a good environment, should not be living with them, let alone get married to the cousin. These people are making fools of God. This is really shocking. And what's more is what I've heard from Imam Tawhidi about Khomeini and Ali Khamenei and the plight of Iran, how they have terribly exploited my Shia Islam, putting the whole generations in a shock of some terrible kind. You know how it is, I cannot get over my religion. I've tried, and then I read the history of my religion, and then I cannot take it and get confused and pulled down. I cannot understand, and that I can only understand because I love. And then again, I don't understand. And this Mutahar, she has bewitched and deceived every brother of mine, and shown that, oh, she loves us, and she loves Raju and Sadiq. And what she has said against Raju, and then she tells me that she loves Raju. What a dishonest woman. Love. Here, Corinthians, thank God for Corinthians, the New Testament. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. So love does not delight in evil. Can you see this? Love does not dishonor anyone. The way love is used now, it's become such a way to deceive people. She would be, if she was a man, she could lustfully tell a woman she loves her, and then deceive her like that, like men do. And the marriage Usmani with Shabir Usmani, and her marriage is annulled. It is not properly. She's had haram children. She was bribed and she dishonestly married this man Shabir Usmani for the purpose of after deceiving us. She was bribed. This is what her jinns told us. That her husband will be like my father. Gem of a person. Haram, prohibited. Haram. Her children are haram, illegitimate.